And that was when he went off in the soliloquy about...
Oh, yes. Leaving my soul.
Right, yeah.
Baking the cookies of discontent.
By
the
heat of the laundromat
bed.
And it was after that I don't believe there's anything we heard the lyrics for. Anyway.
That's right.
Then they went started. He said no. He said then it goes ... kind of like in poetry.
Kind of like in poetry, and then you drop down.
Ellipsis ...
That's what Vic said. I think the dots go over here.
Which is what started the argument.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And the reason I wrote that part is because I always thought, poets who write that shit that like anybody could write. It's like if you have a painting. And when I first came to L.A., this girl I knew took me to a goddamn art gallery, and she said, we're going to go see this show and everything, and we walked in the place, and there was like some things that were the size of paintings, but they were just pieces of carpet, and they were all beige, and some of them had like one sort of white line through them, and some were like dark beige and light beige in the middle, shit like that.
Yeah.
And
They
I
were
thought,
stained as
well, I thought it was Velcro, and they were going to place the paintings on there later. Fuck, I didn't know. So I said, when are they going to bring the shit out? And the girl goes, that's the shit right there. I said, some pieces of carpet? I said, so some asshole is making money off of pieces of carpet? Well, I don't buy that shit, Give a fuck who they are, I mean, it's like, I don't believe in artists who just like, this whole thing about getting chimpanzees to sling shit on a fucking canvas. I don't believe that, and...
That's not art.
To me, it's not art. So that was the whole thing
it's
about
an animal act.
Right, it is an animal act. And so the thing is, that's what the thing about poetry is. Like somebody can just write some bullshit, and they would always drop down and have a bunch of, it's like, my love is, and then on a separate line, ... the world. Which is, it's like, come on. Just because you're a moron and you're not talented, you think you can be a poet. I mean,
No offense there, Colonel.
You can just say anything. But see, Bruce, who's brilliant.
Yeah.
Colonel Bruce Hampton is one of the most brilliant son of bitches I ever met in my lifetime. He's the only guy I ever saw who could just walk up to somebody and say, "You're an Aries, aren't you?" I mean, he's psychic too. But I knew that's the kind of poetry that Bruce would do to mess with those people. So that's why I wrote it that way. He was going to turn it into a song at one point. I don't know if he ever did.